Introverts and extroverts are two opposite personality orientations that affect the way a person perceives the world and interacts with it. Introverts spend more time in solitude and the inner world of their thoughts, while extroverts interact more actively with the environment and gain energy from this contact. One of the key differences between introverts and extroverts is how they translate feelings and thoughts into conversations and actions. Introverts are more likely to have many deep thoughts and ideas, but talk about them less and are less active in social situations. On the other hand, extroverts are more open in communication and proactive in finding new friends and relationships. It is important to understand that introverts and extroverts are not clear categories, but a spectrum where each person can be somewhere in the middle. Most people have both introverted and extroverted traits. For example, there may be a person who likes to spend time alone, but also enjoys socializing with his friends. It is also important to understand that introversion and extroversion are not completely genetically determined. Environment and life experiences can also influence how we perceive and respond to external stimuli. Introverts are people who usually enjoy solitude and unproductive work more than social activities, while extroverts, on the contrary, get more pleasure from crowded events and interactive interactions with other people. Introverts believe that the world is big and complex, and they prefer reflection and inner exploration to find their place in this world. They usually do not tolerate crowds and too loud sound. Sometimes it seems that they can be excluded from society, because they do not want to show their emotions and thoughts openly. Others may perceive them as too closed and unfriendly, but this is not always true. They simply prefer intelligent conversations and openness of relations with chosen people. Extroverts, on the contrary, are in the center of attention at any event. They like to be around people, talk, and have fun. They are usually open and friendly, which makes them very popular. However, they can tire quickly from too much social activity and need time to recover. Introverts and extroverts are two basic personality types that can be very different from each other. Introverts are usually more focused on their inner world, on their own thoughts and emotions, while extroverts primarily pay attention to external stimuli and interactions with other people. Introverts are usually characterized by such traits as the desire for autonomy and independence, the desire to feel comfortable and safe in their private space, greater sensitivity to visual and sound stimuli, intense perception of emotions, etc. On the other hand, extroverts are more likely to seek active interactions with people, friendly and collaborative relationships, a greater need for new impressions and stimuli, increased susceptibility to risk and external influence. Of course, introverts and extroverts can sometimes exhibit some characteristics that are characteristic of the other personality type. For example, introverts can be quite friendly and open in their relationships with other people, while extroverts can have their own inner world that they protect from others. However, it is important to remember that the differences between these two personality types have a big impact on the way you think and interact with other people. However, it is worth noting that this does not mean that introverts cannot be loud and energetic, and extroverts cannot be thoughtful and calm. These personality types are not categorical, and many people can have combinations of traits of both types. The difference between these two personality types is manifested in the way they think and interact with other people. Introverts are usually more cautious and selective in their choice of friends, and may feel uncomfortable in large groups of people or at loud events. Extroverts, on the other hand, can enjoy such situations, and it can be difficult for them to understand why other people do not share their interests.